Howdy-o, let's play Redactle, and I want to see what the solution yesterday would have been. Yesterday it was elementary particle. I don't think I would have ever got that. So, 27 minutes until we get the new one, so let's quickly do this. And yeah, as I did yesterday, I think it didn't make much difference and it was much faster, and I don't have so much time, so I'll give myself a 15-minute time limit. Or did I say 20-minute time limit? Let's say 15-minute time limit. I'll get out my clock and let us say 15 minutes from now. Everything else doesn't matter, and after exactly 15 minutes I'll get one last guess, one last hit. So let's just try randomly. Europe. I want to get the first. I finally want to guess something correctly. America 2, North 0, South 0, West 0, East, Asia, USA 1, Canada 2, Mexico 1. Okay, that's Texas 0. Person 0. Science 0. Art 20th 1, 19th 0, 18th 0, 2000, 1900, 6, 7, number 8, 9 and 10, so at least gives me something by blah blah blah, since the Canada gets an own section near Mexico as well, so that already helps quite a lot. I don't know, food 0, drink, new, old, new something, game, father, mother. I guess a mother gets 1, sister, brother, child. Are in America, in mother in italics. So mother, and is that a song? Mother, Glenn Danzig? No. 7 and 7 in capital letters, so it seems to be a name. 7 sins. 0 religion. 0 church. Okay, also very cold. Cold. Hot. Modern. 1 ancient. More, less, most, least. Okay, that at least gives me something. From the, through the, Canada, Toronto, T, state, 1 state gets 1, states, population, team, blah blah blah. Thing, Mexico, maybe travel, tourism, transportation, car, train. Big list of zeros. So 3.5 minutes left, 11.5 minutes to go. New something, New Mexico on. There was a lot of quotation marks here. Quote, quotation, mark, it's 1, marks, wrestling, physics, library, museum, literature gets 1, literary, typo, maybe some adjectives, great, good, bad, worse, better. Okay, big round of nothing. Down, down. I still shouldn't use, or the game already used. Unlike something, before, after. Okay, I don't need to use this. States, so I guess the United States. 5. Okay, United something, kingdom. 2. Okay, we get something. United States, United Kingdom, new. English, Spanish. Spanish gets 1. In Spanish, something. Language, 0. Okay, is this a personal thing or? France, China, Russia. Russia gets 2. Okay, so we are not only in. Yeah, we are in Europe. India, Japan. India gets 1. New something. New York. No. What country has new? New Zealand. Typo. Bingo. New Zealand, Mexico, India, Canada. By what? So is there still another section missing? No, it's only United States, United Kingdom, Russia, New Zealand, Mexico, India, and Canada. There are no other places. So something. Man, this is still could still be anything, but at least it gives us some direction. Russian, 2. American, 9. British, England, Scotland, Ireland, Chinese, Australia. Australia gets 1. So let's have a look at here. Over the British, blah blah blah, in 1 or more of 6 weeks, months, years. Years gets 1. Let's try year. Decade. Dozen. Dozen gets 1. 12. Round. Oh, don't need to use this one. Russian, Spanish, Spain. Spain gets 1. Portugal, 0. Colony, colonial. Still need a direction. I got a feeling I may be able to do it now, but I only have 8 minutes left, so let's have American society. Typo. Society. People. Persons. No, people. Persons. No. But let's have a look at something. Mark. Something. Twain. No. War. Was. Was gets 1. Was 20th century. So it's something with war. World. 0. British. No. American. British. One of the famous. 0. Pop. I think popular user right now. Known. New. Queen. King. King gets 1. Parliament. Democracy. Politics. 0. Clue. Movie. Clue. The Russian-American conflict. Weapon. No. During the wall. Oh. India. Pakistan. 0. Germany. What could it be? King of? Seems to be a title. Titles. And what could it be? Forest. Biology. Immigration. I use Australia, but Settler. 0. History. History gets 3. Story. Historical. Ancient. I already used. Previous. Next. So I have 5.5 minutes left. In the United States, over 24 of the votes. Parties. Style. Guide. Guide gets 2. Guides. Advice. Information. Paper. Telephone. Internet. Company. Economy. Nothing. I have 4.5 minutes left. Not getting mother and grandmother. Grandfather. I'm not getting close. State. One of the. But this is still so general. Spain. United States. Let's try more places. Italy. France. Ice. Warm. Weather. I need a direction. Direction gets 1. Directions. Direction is spelled with capital letter. Directions. Name. Names. Color. Fruit. Vegetable. Plant. Something. In New Zealand. In the. Over the. Off. I try. Landscape. Land. Village. Airport. Okay, there's nothing on. Russian, American, but okay, we got so many quotations, maybe it must be some. I already used book and literature and stuff in that. Charts. Award. Award gets 2. Awards. Award. Hollywood. Okay, we have some awards at the Academy. I have 3 minutes left. Grammy. The something awards. I don't know. Olympic. Some awards. Where are the other awards? American Orchestra. Actor. Film. Film gets 1. Films. Director. 1. Directors. Cut. Editor. What awards? Grammy Awards, Academy Awards, Oscar. Here's that one. Russian. American, British, Guide to British, American, New Directions in American Filmmaking. Documentary. British something guide. Less than 2 minutes left. The something wars. I know British since the most. Dawn. Dawn gets 1. Release. What awards do we have? A lot of awards. Spelling award. I don't know. Quiz. Program. Program gets 3. Programs. Program. British spelling. 0. TV. TV gets 4. But I have only 1 minute left. Television. Host. Television got 20. Television got 20. So we're getting something. Serious. 1 minute left. Shows. So I got something in Mother and was on television. Awards. Shows of the 50 seconds left, but at the end of the time I'll get one more guess. I'll get to think for a minute. Television. Production. Productions. Getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. Game show. Moderator. News. Singing. Contest. We're losing it again. Talent. Serious. I don't have time to read this. Awards for the television. Something serious. So 9 seconds left. I'll leave it here. So the 15 minutes are over now. And now maybe I make up this to look at everything, and then I can guess one final time. So I see that this would be a good way to do it. I just made that up because I just was in such a, but it's much more fun to do it like this. You have a more focus. So the or until the on, but the television, at least I got the final, the real direction at the end. Director. So now I need to stop talking. Television and dawn. At dawn. Something at dawn. Mother. What mother? At dawn. Series. Television award by the series for blah blah blah. Or two in like series television. Oh, this is still too vague. Television. Canada. Let's keep in mind the countries. The King of Queens. 6 awards. Comedy. Maybe I could have. Television. India, from most watched show in the television sitcom maybe, but the title of the article is only one word, I guess. So it's sitcom. The beginning here is very general. Something, of is a of. So we're not looking for something specific. We're looking for a television program, production. Something in shows, and there are sometimes mother. How I Met Your Mother? No, Mother and Son. Something at dawn. King of Queens, that a Canadian show? So something, but why do they only focus on a few countries? Not Germany or France or... So I have about a minute left. British shows, British productions. Mark something, British television. 3, literature. Something with America. Beyond. New directions in American television. Maybe some kind of trend, but something with 20th century. American, USA programs. British. You need some names. Mother, but this is, I don't know. Like. 40 seconds left. Over from... as one of one word. The history. That's his director. 2000 until the United Kingdom. Australia buy something is a headline here. 24 seconds. India. Bollywood. TV is... must fit it. Sitcom TV. Comedic TV, live TV. 5 seconds left. One time is up and I need to guess, and I think it's not sitcom, but this is the word that keeps... Then I get Redactle done. Congratulations, you solved Redactle 68, and that's a good feeling. It's almost as good as fucking. Nice. A sitcom. Which I read this text, but I'm gonna make... Oh no, let's do it now. So, answer was sitcom. And now I noticed my microphone was off, or is it? Was it? I have problems with my... I hope that you could hear me getting so happy. So I finally got it. You solved it in 233 guesses. Your accuracy was 25.32%. You have solved one, but the other ones I only did with help. This is the first one I really get done without help. And I wasn't sure because I thought sitcom TV. So then let's read it. A sitcom, a portmanteau of situation comedy, is a genre of comedy centered on a fixed set of characters who mostly carry over from episode to episode. Sitcoms can be contrasted with sketch comedy, where a troupe may use new characters in each sketch, and stand-up comedy, where a comedian tells jokes and stories to an audience. Sitcoms originated in radio, but today are found mostly on television as one of its dominant narrative forms. A situation comedy television program may be recorded in front of a studio audience, depending on the program's production format. The effect of a live studio audience can be imitated or enhanced by the use of a laugh track. Critics disagree over the utility of the term sitcom in classifying shows that have come into existence since the turn of the century. Many contemporary American sitcoms use the single camera setup and do not feature a laugh track, thus often resembling the dramedy shows of the 1980s and 1990s, rather than the traditional sitcom. History. The terms situation comedy or sitcom were not commonly used until the 1950s. There were prior examples on radio, but the first television sitcom is said to be Pinright's Progress, 10 episodes being broadcast on the BBC in the United Kingdom between 1946 and 1947. In the United States, director and producer William Asher has been credited with being the man who invented the sitcom, having directed over 24 of the leading sitcoms, including I Love Lucy from the 1950s through the 1970s. I need to take a sip here. Oh my god. That's a nice feeling. To do this without help in your second language. I'm very proud of myself and pat myself on the shoulder. By country. Australia. There have been few long-running Australian-made sitcoms, but many US and UK sitcoms have been successful there. Sitcoms are a staple of government broadcast, Australian Broadcasting Corporation, ABC. Yeah, and I still hope that my microphone worked throughout the whole video. Would be a shame if not. In the 1970s and 1980s, many UK sitcoms also screened on the 7 network. By 1986, UK comedies Bless This House and Are You Being Served had been repeated by ABC television several times and were then acquired and screened by the 7 network in primetime. In 1981, Daily at Dawn was the first Australian comedy series to feature a regular gay character, Terry Bader as journalist Leslie. In 1987, Good Year, Mother and Son was winner of the Television Drama Award presented by the Australian Human Rights Commission. In 2007, Kath and Kim's first episode of series 4 attracted an Australian audience of 2.521 million nationally, the highest rating ever for a first episode in the history of Australian television, until the series premiere of Underbelly, A Tale of Two Cities in 2009 with 2.58 million viewers. In 2013, Please Like Me received an invitation to screen at the Series Mania Television Festival in Paris, was praised by critics and has garnered numerous awards and nominations. Also in 2013, At Home with Julia was criticized by several social commentators as inappropriately disrespectful to the office of Prime Minister. The show nevertheless proved very popular both with television audiences, becoming the most watched Australian scripted comedy series of 2011, and with television critics. Nominated to the 2012 Australian Academy of Cinema and Television Art Awards for Best Television Comedy Series. I guess the length of this video may give away that I solved it. But I'll think about this format in the future. Maybe I'll solve it more often now. Canada, although there have been a number of notable exceptions, but I really got there in the last few seconds, no, didn't I? Although there have been a number of notable exceptions, Canadian television networks have generally fared poorly with their sitcom offerings, with relatively few Canadian sitcoms attaining notable success in Canada or internationally. Canadian television has had much greater success with sketch comedy and dramedy series. The popular show King of Kensington, not King of Queens, aired from 1975 to 1980, drawing an average of 1.5 to 1.8 million viewers weekly at its peak. Corner Gas, which ran for 6 seasons from 2004 to 2009, do I know any of these shows, became an instant hit, averaging 1 million viewers per episode. It has been the recipient of 6 Gemini Awards and has been nominated almost 70 times for various awards. Other noteworthy recent sitcoms have included Call Me Fitz, Schitt's Creek, don't spell it differently, Letterkenny and Kim's Convenience, all of which have been winners of the Canadian Screen Award for Best Comedy Series. India. Sitcoms started appearing on Indian television in the 1980s, with serials like Ye Yo Hai Zindagi 1984 and Wagle Ki Dunia, I hope I pronounced it correctly, 1988, on the state-run Doordarshan channel. Gradually, as private channels were allowed, many more sitcoms followed in 1990, such as Dick by Dick, 1993, Zaban Sambalke, 1993, Shriman Shrimati, 1995, Office Office, 2001, and Ramani vs. Ramani, Say Everything Twice, 2001, Amrutham Telugu, 2001, Kishti, 2002, Sarabhai vs. Sarabhai, to FIR. They all have the same names over there. 2006 till 2015. Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma, 2008 till present. Upumulakum Malayalam, 2015 till present. And Babiji Garpahain, 2015 till present. SAB TV is one of the leading channels of India dedicated entirely to sitcoms. Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma is the longest running sitcom of Indian television and is known as the flagship show of SAB TV. Still not too much left to read. Mexico. El Chavo del Ocho, which ran from 1971 to 1980, was the most watched show in the Mexican television and had a Latin American audience of 350 million viewers per episode at its peak and popularity during the mid-70s. Is this only basically on the history of sitcom, not on current ones? The show continues to be popular in Hispanic America as well as in Brazil, Spain, the United States, and other countries, with syndicated episodes averaging 91 million daily views. I've never heard of that. In all of the markets where it is distributed in the Americas. Since it ceased production in 1992, the show has earned an estimated $1 billion in syndication fees alone for Televisa. New Zealand. Gliding On, a popular sitcom in New Zealand in the early 1980s, won multiple awards over the course of its run, including Best Comedy, Best Drama, and Best Direction at the Feltex Awards. Russia. The first Russian sitcom series was Strawberry Resembled Duty Pharmacy in Spanish format, which was aired in 1996 to 1997 on the RTR channel. However, the boom of Russian sitcoms began only in the 2000s, when in 2004 the STS started very successful sitcom My Fair Nanny, an adaptation of the American sitcom The Nanny. Does that have an English title? Since that time, sitcoms in Russia were produced by the two largest entertainment channels of the country, STS and TNT. In 2007, the STS released the first original domestic sitcom, Daddy's Daughters. They were only adaptation before. And in 2010, TNT released Insurance Sitcom, the first sitcom filmed as a comedy, unlike the Dominic Conveyor sitcoms. United Kingdom. Although styles of sitcom have changed over the years, they tend to be based on family, workplace, or other institution where the same group of contrasting characters is brought together in each episode. British sitcoms are typically produced in one or more series of 6 episodes. Most such series are conceived and developed by 1 or 2 writers. Majority of British sitcoms are 30 minutes long and are recorded on studio sets in a multiple camera setup. A subset of British comedy consciously avoids traditional situation comedy themes and storylines to branch out into more unusual topics or narrative methods. Blackadder, I know that's Mr. Bean, right? 1983 till 1989, and Yes Minister, Yes Prime Minister, 1980 till 1988, 2013, moved what is often a domestic or workplace genre into the corridors of power. A later development was the mockumentary, I couldn't wait for it, in such series as The Office. I only watched the American version. Love The Office. It's The Office 2001 to 2003, 2013. Also coming of age in such series as The In-Betweeners, 2008 to 2010. United States. The sitcom format was born in January 1926 with the initial broadcast of Sam and Henry on WGN Radio in Chicago, Illinois. The 15-minute daily program was revamped in 1928, moved to another station, renamed Amos and Andy, and became one of the most successful sitcoms of the period. It was also one of the earliest examples of radio syndication. In 1947, the first American television sitcom Mary Kay and Johnny debuted. Since that time, many of the most watched shows in the US have been sitcoms. American sitcoms are generally written to run a total of 22 minutes in length. leaving 8 minutes for advertisements in a 30-minute time slot. Some popular British shows have been successfully adapted for the US, like The Office, no? Some of the most successful American sitcoms of the 1970s, including All in the Family, Three's Company, and Sanford and Son, were adapted from British productions. Black sitcom, a list of sitcoms. These are links, I guess. Animated sitcom, Lewis and Mark, Radio Times Guide to TV Comedy. This is literature. I'm not going to read this completely. Yeah, that's it. And this feels good. And I'll see you next time on Redactle. 3 minutes ago, a new Redactle has been posted, but I'll take a break for now.